Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. I'm going to cut the chase. It's just a rumor going around. Terrence Crawford, he's asking for a lot. So the last fight that just happened, that took place on Saturday, Eurrol Charlo versus Brian Castano.
Hey yo, what up you guys? It's your boy Boxing Fanatic, back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest and greatest content.
Steven Espinoza was interviewed and, was talking about, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. They are in negotiation. Well, it's just a rumor going around right now that Terrence Crawford, he's asking for too much. He's trying to price himself out. He's trying not to take the fight. Basically, he's asking for $20 million guaranteed up front, and he won a 50-50 split on the pay-per-view buys. Bro, you done bumped your damn head on a rock. Errol Spence told you he gonna clean up his side of the road, and when he done cleaning up his side, he coming to get that belt. And after he beat Yordenis Ugas, smashed his face in and discombobulated him, now he want that one belt from you. And it seemed like, you running from the fade. Errol Spence want that fade. And I just look at it like, if you look at Errol Spence, his last two fights and the numbers that he did over 350,000, pay-per-view buys. And Livegate, they both did over 5 million. And if you look at Terrence Crawford last fight, pay-per-view buys when he was with Bob Arum and Top Rank, didn't come nowhere near. Even the fight with Sean Porter did 50,000 pay-per-view buys and did Livegate 1 million pay-per-view buys, and that was only with Sean Porter. But if you look at that, that's apples to oranges. Errol Spence is the man, even though some people got Terrence Crawford, pound for pound. I don't think, because I don't think he did enough work in the welterweight division. If you compare Errol Spence, his record at welterweight and Terrence Crawford, they don't compare. Even though, he's undisputed, Terrence Crawford, he's undisputed at a lower weight class, but this weight class, he got one belt, and, he just haven't did enough work. But I can understand, he trying to price himself out because he don't really want to fight. Because if he really want to fight, he will just take what he's really worth. And that's what, Errol Spence and Steven Espinoza basically is coming down to, because he not trying to take the fight. You trying to price yourself out, man. You got to be more reasonable. Because if you look at the numbers, they just don't match up to what Errol Spence is doing. Nobody really know who Terrence Crawford is. Errol Spence got a whole state behind him. Man, he got the whole Dallas Cowboys football players behind him, and many more. And he got a lot of fans out here. So this fight is way overdue. It should have happened, a year ago, 2 years ago, but the time is now. Terrence Crawford is free. He's not with Bob Arum. He's going through, litigation, little trial or whatever. He trying to, get $10 million from Bob Arum. He trying to collect that money, and he up in age. I can see why he trying to get that money so he can be on his way out, because trying to go up to fight Jamel, man, that's another cookie to crack, man. And I don't even want to talk about that, but yeah, he keep bringing up Eurrol Charlo. Eurrol Charlo already shut that shit down, because Charlo, man, he knocking shit out. So that's a whole nother ball game. But you gotta get past Errol Spence. Go ahead and make this fight, going to make this happen. Even if it's 60-40, Spence 60, Terrence Crawford 40, or Spence 55, Terrence Crawford 45. I think that is more reasonable. And then whatever, on the back end, on the pay-per-view numbers, look at it like whatever you did with Sean Porter, your split, whatever you did with Sean Porter, if you made a little bit then they can enhance that just a little bit more, just to increase it, and the rest go to Errol Spence, because he got all the belts, he bringing all the fans, and at that, you know, people want to see this fight. I understand, you know, you undisputed, and then, I mean, you undisputed at the lower weight class, and then Spence is he's a unified champion at welterweight. He trying to be undisputed. Y'all just go ahead and make this fight happen. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, he want the smoke. He want all the smoke. He the big fish. You know, he say he the Moby Dick. You know what I'm saying? And y'all been going back and forth on social media, you know, throwing shots. Errol Spence said he was tired. You said you was going fishing. You went to the ocean calling the man out. You want that fade. Errol Spence, he rating. He said you put a goat. What's a goat? If you put a goat in the ocean, what that shark gonna do? Eat him up. And he waiting for that fade. So man, y'all go ahead and make this fight happen, man, for the, you know, for the fans. Everybody want to see this fight. It's way overdue. Man, look, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all right? I do comment back, all right? One love, one life. I'm out.
If you enjoy content like this and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.